You know, it's tempting that, let's use the title thing that Kathy mentioned before. You think let's say now you've settled on a title with the publisher and you love it. It's hot. It's a great title. So you want to name your website. You want to put up a website. You want to get the word out. Website, Facebook, Twitter, you know, the basic online mechanisms by which you get the word out, and maybe Google Ads if you're doing a little of your own advertising, using this clever title as your catchy way to draw people in online. Well, if you create a website based on that title, that's good then, right? That seems easy because you can drive them to a website that has the name of your clever title and it all seems tied together. The only problem is most authors' careers are, we hope, going to consist of more than one book. So if you have this website for just this book, and then you started a website for just this book, or even a page, it can become very difficult and time-consuming to maintain all of those things. So often it's good to come up with something a little more generic that will cover your career. But I don't want to say there's only one answer, because it might be that there would be a situation in which you have such a clever, you know, it's not my
marketing spin-offs, or there's other things
like the Fat Belly Diet. It's not even my kind of book, but the Fat Belly Diet book. You know, well, that is a clever name, Fat Belly. Everybody's going to remember that.
Flat Belly or Fat Belly?
Flat Belly Diet. The Fat Belly Diet is a new one that I'm coming up with.
That's the one I'm on.
The Flat Belly Diet. They, of course, would create a website with that clever, and based totally around that. It becomes a whole marketing campaign, and because they also have the Fat Belly this, the Fat Belly that, you know. So that makes sense. It's a franchise.
Also, like Chronicle Books a while back did a Bad Girls series with Cameron Tuttle, the Bad Girls Guide to Life, something like that.
So that's a franchise.
So, you know, it becomes its own thing.
But if Stephen King had called, you know, his website, if of course they didn't exist at that time, but let's say they had existed, he called his website Carrie, well, he'd be kind of boxing himself into a corner because he wrote 45,000 other novels after Carrie, you know, and so Carrie.com becomes kind of an anachronism.
And you can always have your main page and then have sort of satellite pages that link, you know, from your main page. But I think having that focal point, you as an author, your identity as an author is really important. I mean, you have to think, embarking on this career, that you're going to be writing more than one book. And it's going to be the rest of your life. You're going to be an author, right? Mm-hmm.
Thank you for listening. Please review our other available content for help writing, publishing, and marketing your book. If you have any questions about the Author Learning Center, please contact us by email at authorsupport@authorlearningcenter.com.